Welcome to September 20th Tampa Bay race. I want to start this video, which is going to be uncut. I'm not going to do any adjustments to the video. I'm just going to go the 60 minutes for the race. This is the big race, which is a 4-5. A lot of people here we have. But let's start from the beginning. First, I want to say that I want a speed recovery to our friend Dennis. He crashed pretty hard, and they have to take him to the hospital. Thanks God he's okay now. And also I want to thank everyone that was on top of that after the accident and was able to be part of that bad experience that he had. Then it will be riding in no time. I know that it's gonna affect his sixth gap this year, which is in a couple of days, and I hope that you guys are, most of you are ready to do it. It's gonna be amazing. The weather looks like it's gonna be good for the sixth gap. Temperature wise, it's gonna be on the 60s, and this is an estimate from what I've been looking at the Weather Channel for next weekend. But getting back to the race, we have an amazing team, and I'm going to talk about the team. But first I want to talk about the ladies that we have on the team, the ladies racing. We have Brookie racing. She raced last week. She got podium, pretty strong race. We also have a new racer coming to the team, Maria. We want to welcome her to the team. She has been racing with us in this race for I think a couple of races, and now she's going to be part of the squad. So welcome. I also have my wife getting ready to smash it on the next gravel season. She's putting a lot of effort, so I'm super proud of that, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So another thing that I want to say is that for next year I'm going to turn this channel into a little more like adventures and experience. So you're gonna see here and there a couple of things that are not related to cycling. I'm going towards more like a weekend adventure. So I would love you guys to stick around and see what is coming for 2026. We have a lot of plans, and I'm gonna start throwing something here and there, and it's gonna be amazing to share with you, and maybe even inspire you to do something like that, because we have a big change during this year, and we're taking different routes. So hopefully you guys stick around and like the change as well. And let's get to the team. Last race, the race before this one in Tampa, which was last Sunday, we have around 8 riders on the men's division, and we have 2 females racing on this team. We were able to have podium in both categories, and it was amazing. The way that we were able to control the race on last race was pretty easy, because since we have so many, and this is what I always try to tell everyone that I talk about cycling. When you're racing by yourself is completely different than when you race with the team. When you race for the team, you have to be willing to sacrifice whatever effort you have been putting to the week, to the month, through the year for your team. And if your team wins, you're winning. Even if it's not you at the podium, it's you, because you were part of that sacrifice. So we got our sprinter and team captain Oti winning last race, and then we have 2 more, Spartacus getting 3rd place, and we have Alex getting on the podium as well. So it was amazing. And then we have on the ladies side, we have our podium as well with Brookie. And now we come into this race right here, the one that you're just looking at, with 3 teammates. So it's only 3. We went down from, because a team that we're not an elite team that we get paid for racing or nothing like that. So we are a team of people that are motivated to be part of something, not to be a lone wolf that is pretty strong and doesn't care about anything else but beating everyone. We are a team, and we take care of each other, and that's what it's all about. So this race was a different, and that's when team's tactics come around, because you're not going to be able to accomplish what you accomplish with 9 riders the same if you only have 3 riders. So in this race we have a different plan, and we were playing different tactics than last race. Our idea was to get one of our 3 riders on the podium, at least one of us, to keep getting the team podium picture, and also we were able to see how we accommodate the race to a point that we don't suffer too much. So if you see right here, you're gonna see a lot of attacks. There was a lot of attacks. This race, everyone was at the beginning, everyone was kind of like looking at each other, and also we have people that didn't want to wait. So we got a lot of yo-yo effects, where it's when you go super hard and then everyone slow down, and then someone decide to go and everyone chase again, and we go super hard again, and you're gonna see it. You see the yellow jersey here in front of me right now, that's Heidi. She's winning the series on the female side, and then there is another guy with a yellow jersey winning the series from the 4-5 from the male side. Heidi, and this is funny, guys, this is just a funny comment that I'm gonna make, because I heard the other day on my hometown, someone was saying like, be careful, because you're going out there to Tampa to race, and you have a lady that is able to win the entire race. Because Heidi not just has win on the woman's side, she has been able to sprint and over sprint pretty much all the sprinters that we have on the race. Don't mistake it, guys, don't mistake, because she's a lady, she is a tough cookie and is super strong, and I'm 100% that she will be in any ride, any race, and if you're not, be careful, and if you're not strong enough, she will beat you. So and this is something that I want to clarify, because no one should be ashamed from getting beat by Heidi. Heidi is a professional rider that has been racing all over the country, professional rider from Cuba, someone that has so many miles and experience on those legs that I'm sure the person that made that comment and anyone else can compare to that. So she is not a regular lady that is learning how to race bikes. She will probably, even though that's super young, she will probably able to teach you a couple of moves. I'm sure of that. So being beat by Heidi on a sprint, you should be proud that she's in the same sprint that you are. So also look at here, we have different people. We have Felipe on the left here. He showed up to this race, and I'm not gonna spoil, he was part of the podium. So if you're following these races, you already know which position he got on the podium. Felipe is a super strong guy. He's the one at the front with the 316. Super strong guy from Waldo. He's part of the local team that we have here in Naples, one of our local teams from Naples. And he's not an easy, I don't even think that he's a 4-5. He says he is, but he's one of those hiding 4-5s that are super strong, and he could easily be a 3-2 for sure. So I told one of my teammates, Tommy, at the beginning of the race, when we were waiting for the okay to start going, I told Tommy, I said, Tommy, that's a guy that you need to watch. And sure thing, Felipe make it to the winning move, and he was part of that winning podium. So congratulations to Felipe on that. Pretty strong rider. I think that he's able to do damage on the pro division as well. But I'm glad that he was part of that race and made that race more. You're gonna see Felipe attacking a couple of times. So whenever you see that Waldo guy at the front, he was the only one from Waldo. So you're not gonna be mistaking him. He was the only one with that jersey, and he had really good position at the end. And I'm not gonna tell you who won the race, but this guy is pretty strong too. I don't remember him seeing him in any other of the races, but he did a couple of strong pulls, and he was smart enough to do it when the pull caused a lot of damage. I was covering at the beginning a lot of these attacks because I didn't want an early attack. I know that at the beginning of the race everyone has legs, and this is something that we should all learn. Everyone has the legs to attack. Not everyone has the leg at the end of the race, but you have to be careful who you let go, because if you let a group of people that are strong enough to sustain that power, just imagine this, guys. Let's forget about the power, which is the new thing that everyone train and everyone look around. And the computers, if you look at computer, a lot of people don't even put a speed anymore. They go straight to power, and that's what they follow. That's why when you tell someone in your group, right, hey man, you're killing me, you're going 24 miles an hour, they will tell you, nah. It's because they don't even have the speed in the computer. They only got the power. So they're going by power. So they don't even know what speed they're going. But when I say 24, is 24 against the wind. So in this race, we also have a group from Bahamas. We have 4 riders from Bahamas, pretty strong riders that they came. And I need to get more information because they have a race coming up in Bahamas pretty soon that they were talking about it. And maybe if you guys are interested in racing out of the country, I think that would be a good race to go. One of the promoters, or maybe the owner, I don't know, was pretty amazing the way he talked at the beginning of the race about the race. I think that that would be a good thing to check out if you want to have like a vacation trip and include some racing. So I got my buddy Tommy here on the right side, and this is pretty early in the race, but we want to have kind of a control to this race. We want to see. And what we're trying to do at this point is trying to get whatever break goes that is a dangerous move. We're trying to go on and either go with the break or bring that back. So I have confidence in no one is going to be able to break right now, because I can see how that yo-yo effect that I was talking earlier, if someone goes pretty hard, they chase. But also I need to make sure that there is and we have the Bahama team here. We have Florida Velo, Orlando, my buddy from Florida Velo, and I think that he was alone on this race. I think that he didn't have a teammate. So we have a couple of people, and you can see the movement of the race. It's not a single file, so it's not strong enough for people. And we got Felipe at the front here again. It's not a single file. That means that people are not going fast enough. I see a yellow jersey at the front right now. I don't know. I don't remember if that's Haiti. I think that's Haiti attacking the group. So for those people that says that how you get beat by a girl, this is one of the ways. She may be able to break away with a group at the front, and then that's it. You're already beat by a girl. But she's not an ordinary girl, guys. So we got Felipe attacking here. We got two people chasing Felipe. I can't allow that because he's super strong. I know how strong he is, so if he goes, and I have seen the other guy that is chasing him, I have seen him with already trying to go, so that means that he's someone that is willing to work on a break. So there is two guys at the front. One I know for a fact that he could be a potential breakaway guy, and the other one I have seen the intention, so I have to close a gap. Even if I'm putting an effort that I'm not supposed to right now, I have to close the gap. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn one match to close the gap, and this is part of the team, guys. This is part of the why you are a team. It's because you are sacrificing your moments for the team. You know that someone else on your team will be able to respond when you can, so you're doing the best you can to respond to that team. So I passed one of the guys that decided to let it go because he maybe saw that we were coming. Then I'm getting close to the other two guys, and I see Felipe is pulling to the side, and I see this guy. This guy was pretty active on the last race too. I'm sorry that I don't know your name, but if you're watching the video, but you pretty strong guy as well. So at this point, I'm looking around and see, did everyone came with me, or it's just a 3 or 4 of us? Because if it's just a group of us, I'm gonna keep pulling. I'm gonna go a little faster and see if I can break. If I break with Felipe and the other guys, then I'm in the position where my team is gonna help me out. They're not gonna slow down the group, but they're not gonna contribute to close the gap. So I know for a fact that if we are 30 people in that race, there are gonna be 2 that are not gonna go against me. Look at the right side right here. I got Tommy attacking because everyone came with me, so I brought that back, little breakaway back, and then Tommy, boom, attack. So this is how you work in a team, guys, and you don't have to be a professional team. You just have to work with the guys, talk to the guys, be friendly with your teammates, and be part of something. It would change the entire way of riding your bike on a race, because you know that someone else is have your back. It's not just you being super strong and going all out. And I would recommend you, if you haven't tried a team but you're willing to commit, just approach one of your local teams. Doesn't have to be the super team. Start with a local team, someone that is willing to give you a chance to be part of the team and learn how your sacrifice become part of the winning move, and then enjoy it. This guy we went pretty good in 2 breakaways last Sunday. He was a little quiet this time. I was waiting for him to see the one with the Cuba uniform. I was waiting for him to see if he was doing any move, because from last race I thought that he was capable of, and he was aggressive on the breakaway too. He was not missing a pull or nothing. So we got another female racing right here in front of me, Katie, and pretty strong too. She's racing for Waldo as well, but she has the elite uniform. That means that she's a pro. And right now someone is at the front. I think they're trying to catch Tommy, and someone is at the front because the speed, you see the difference on the speed right now. You won't be able to see the speed. I'm not going to put the numbers up, but you see the dynamic of the race. It's not like 3 people next to each other. It's a single file. Everyone is kind of like in a aggressive move. Now they catch whoever is at the front. You kind of see like people like a spread around. That means that whoever they were trying to catch is already on the back to the group. And then we got one at the front. Tommy's back. We have a sprinter sitting and saving legs to sprint at the end. So we got one more guy at the front here. So Tommy was able to get real back. So let me let me bring this guy back and let's work together. Sometimes it's not the best idea to bring one person back. Sometimes it's good just to keep it on the loop, especially when you're getting close to the few last laps. If you got that person and you know that you're able to close the gap at any time, because every time that you close a gap, someone else is going to try to go. It's a matter of time. So if you got that person on a loop and you're going fast enough for people to feel comfortable that you're going to close the gap, those people are not going to attack. They're waiting for that moment where when you close the gap and everything is slowed down a little bit so they can jump. So sometimes closing the gap pretty fast is not the best idea. So keep that in mind, because it will happen to you when you see someone going and you know that you can bring it back. Just wait a little. Besides, you're letting that person to burn the matches. So we got Tommy going to the front again, and if you see this, you're looking at a team. One is closing the gaps, the other one is trying to create it. And I'm not gonna go into details of how we plan our strategies, but they're working pretty good, guys, because it's not the strength of one person, it's the strength of few person together. And that's what I would say. If you had the chance to join a team, do it and see if you like it. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't like to sacrifice your winning move for somebody else on your team. Maybe you want to be on the podium all the time and not be the guy that helped the guy be in the podium. Or maybe you think that you shouldn't be on a team because you're not ready, and you will be surprised the power that the team will give you. So this guy over here in front of me, I want to make a comment about that guy with the blue, light blue helmet and skin suit, black and white skin suit. That guy in front of me, he was a little, I think he was from the Bahama team. If someone, and this comment is not to criticize, it's for him to, if he sees a video, to be able to learn. He was looking back a lot, especially on the line. You're gonna see in the video, there is a couple of times where he kind of like, by looking back, he kind of like lose control where the front wheel is and where he's at, and he has to like correct himself in a pretty fast pace. In my thoughts, he was gonna crash. I told him once, like, don't look back anymore, please, but I don't think that he heard me. You have to be careful when you are in a group like this, because getting into an accident, look what happens to Dennis, and if you don't know, let me brief you on that. Dennis accidents that happens on the next race after this one, which I was racing to. It happens, and it didn't happen because anyone making a reckless move. It happens because he lose control of his bike. He was gonna attack the pack, and he unclipped his foot from the bike, and he went over the bike. I guess that it was a mistake. His maybe an equipment damage or something, but his foot came out of the bike, so he went over the handlebar. He flipped to the ground, and he was at the front of the pack. So everyone that was behind him, there was a couple of people that crashed. I saw a couple of people with road rash coming back to the start line to reset. He wasn't able to reset. They have to take him to the emergency, to the hospital that it was like 2 miles from there. And then I'm gonna go to the point that Paulo always says when they start the race. That's not a sanctioned race, and if you don't have insurance, you shouldn't race. Don't worry about the sanction part. I think that's just because that one is not sanctioned. But I have to agree 100% with Paulo. Even if it's a sanctioned race, guys, even if it's a pro race that is going to be on television. If you have some sort of insurance or peace of mind that if you have to take a few days off and a couple of recovery days, you should have a plan. You should, if you go to any even if you're riding by yourself, you should have a plan, because as soon as you put your bike on the ground and you sit on it, you are in danger of so many things. You have cars, bicycles, pedestrian. There's so many things that can put you in danger and send you to the hospital. That is no joke. One of our sponsors, and this is just a little, one of our sponsors is a lawyer that helps people that have accidents, like bicycle, cars, accidents. He specializes in cyclists, guys. So if you ever have a problem with any car or something, God forgive, you should contact a lawyer and try to get sorted out. Don't fight it yourself, because at that point you be missing. You're gonna be missing things by yourself. So one of our sponsors for Cowboys, he's a lawyer. If you ever have any questions, you feel free to contact him. But getting back to the race, you should have a plan B. Whenever you jump in one of these races, no matter which race, sanctioned, non-sanctioned, get a plan B, because you don't know if by the time something happens, God forgive, you don't know if at that point they're gonna say, yeah, we have insurance, we're gonna help you. No, you don't want to be on that dilemma. You should be covered. It's like getting in a car to work or hanging out or whatever, and without insurance. What happens if you crash a car? You should have an insurance. Do the same with you. Just put it aside and make your plan, be ready, and hope that never happens to you, but be ready. And in that, I have to agree 100% with Paulo. If you are racing the bike, you are putting yourself in a situation that things may happen. Like what happens to Danny is not anyone's fault. Him by himself, and those things that can happen to you by riding on your own training roads. You're gonna start in sprint and clip by yourself, and who's gonna help you there? So keep an open mind on how you're gonna cover yourself if something happens. That's really important. So we have the Bahama, one of the Bahama guys, pretty strong kid, in front of me. He intended an attack at the end of the race that he was able to sustain it. So 317, another kid that is pretty aggressive rider. He is at the front all the time. He tried at the end to go, pretty strong move. I closed that move as well because I thought that was kind of dangerous. I think that he's pretty young. I'm glad I asked him in the last lap. I was getting into the I think like 2 laps to go. I was getting into the front to be able to set up for my sprinter, and I asked him to let me in, and after a couple of words he was kind enough to let me in, so thank you for that. So we're not those professionals that you see on TV that they bump each other all the time, and they know how to bump helmets and elbows and everything. We are more passive riders. So I'm really glad that he let me in on the rotation, and I was able to do my job without interference. So once again we have Heidi at the front. Over here I'm Felipe. Pretty active Felipe through the race. Pretty active. The 316. Felipe from Waldo. So here we go. We keep racing. We are halfway. I feel like I've been talking forever. I wish that I don't bother you with all the talking. Sometimes I go into the video and there's so many ideas that I come to my mind that I think that it could be helpful for especially for young riders, people that are starting to ride. Because don't get me wrong, we got people that never ride a bike before and then jump in the bike and they make numbers that will surprise you. You will be training forever. You will be like, how come this person is touching a bike for the first week, first month, and he's already that strong? And those are things that happen. Not everyone has the same physiology, so some people you need to train forever, and other people they're natural. So this guy that is going at the front here is also a super strong guy. And like I said, this is not a car 4-5 that you see in a regular event. These are people that they don't go often to races, but they go to the ride, to the group rides on weekends, and they destroy the group ride. They're not like the guy sitting on the back of a tempo ride. They will go to the front in a fast ride and destroy it. So some of these people, and you can see the equipment and the uniforms and everything, some of these people are pretty strong. They just don't go to races, and they go to races like this because Rolly, they make these nice races in Tampa, which I'm super happy to see a couple of bodies from Miami that they were able to make it. And like a Pollo, he won the 45 plus, and we got a couple of people. We got Jimmy on the last race, then we got George, a Pollo. We got a couple of people that came on this one, and this is pretty nice. So most of these people, they're not here. We got my buddy Tommy attacking. So now we got Felipe going with Tommy. And this is the I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the winning move right now, guys. I'm neutralized, nothing that I can do. So I got Oti here next to me. I can't go with that move because I have my teammate at the front. So this is part of being a teammate again. What are you gonna do? You got a teammate at your front. Unless the whole group decide to go pretty fast, that's it. You just go to the back and sit and take a break and hope that your teammate is able to succeed, because if he succeeds, then we all win. So here's the other guy with the yellow jersey, the one on the left, that he's winning the series by points, because this is a series that is going to be ending at the end of the year. So we got points in every race. They throw cash bonus and they throw points for the end of the series. So at this point, we have Haiti and this other guy winning. I think he's from Orlando. I may be mistaken, but he's a pretty strong guy too. If you let that guy go by himself, he will go, and then you have to chase like crazy if you want to bring him back. So there is a couple of guys here that you should not let go. So we got Batista here on the right. Has, from the first time that I saw him race, and I don't wanna make it feel that maybe he was not trained at that point, but now he has been a tough cookie. He has been someone that when he has closing gaps, going to the front. This guy over here on my right side with a specialized tattoo on the left leg, pretty strong rider. And I saw at the beginning of these races when they start doing the Tampa Bay back, because they used to do this race, it was a different person taking care of the races, but they used to do these races before years ago, and now they brought it back. And guys, $15 for a race, for an entry race. A lot of people says, it's not sanctioned. Who cares? You're racing the same people that you're gonna race when it's sanctioned. So you're training with the same people. Just use it to train and make friends, and make sure that you have a plan B in case that something happens. That's it. This is what all these races are all about. This is the good opportunity to race with a really good group of people, and you don't have to spend a big amount of money. Because going to the races, when I started racing, the regular race was around $20. Now, if you go to a regular race, they want to charge you from $50, $55, $60, $65, $80. And what are you getting in return? If you get in first place, probably will cover a little more of your race or what you pay for your entry fee. That's it. I haven't seen these guys here. They probably pay more with the prims that they have in between and all the stuff. The other day they throw a prim for the ladies. They say that if one of the ladies will win the prim, they were gonna pay that lady twice. So that was good. I haven't seen that in any other race unless that is one of those races that you can see on TV. So here we go. We got the group. Now I think that I think that was not the winning move, because I see Felipe here on the group, so that means that it's still a couple of minutes to get into that winning move, and you're gonna see it because I was able to I brought back another group that was trying to get to the winning move, and I was able to do some damage control, knowing that my buddy Tommy was at the front. So you're gonna see where the winning move come. This guy with the fancy socks, he got a mechanical earlier, but he was pretty strong too. I think he got a flat in one of the laps. But this race, they treat it like a regular race. If you got a flag, you have to go to the referee that is at the starting line, and you have to tell the referee what's going on, and they will let you in. They will protect you when you get in. So if you probably saw it here in one of the laps that we have the referee kind of like on the road telling us to get to the left, so someone was getting out from the pit. So that's pretty cool that you're able to do that. And they also respect the last 5 laps. Something happens to you in the last 5 laps, you got a flat, a mechanical or something, and you're not able to get back. One thing though that I want to talk about it is the part that on the pro, and I'm going to talk about the pro race now. The pro race happens a lot because the pro race with the 45 plus, I'm 1, 2, 3. They race together, a race for 70 minutes. So one of the things that I have seen a lot that is happening is that the elite from the pros, or whoever goes in the move that day, is able to lap the field, even though that is more than a mile for the entire loop. They're able to lap the field, and then when they lap the field, they're bringing people back. And this is something that I should, in my opinion, it shouldn't be like that. In my opinion, if you're getting lapped and you are a 45, or if you are another pro that is getting lapped, don't get into that train. You should let them pass, because getting into that train will give you a lot of advantage. And this is something that no one has any complaint yet. I'm not complaining, but it's something that I have seen. I have seen 3 groups. I have seen the super pro group at the front going, they're ripping the legs of everyone. Then I have seen a second group in a row and a third group in a row. In the second group in a row, we have a couple of 45, we got another couple of pros, and then the same situation on the third group, and maybe more than 3 groups, but I'm just putting an example where I have seen. And then on that third group, we have the rippers. We have those super pros that they are in a different level, and they're feeling super good and they're going super strong. So they pass the third group. The third group already been a little more quiet group, so the legs are getting back from being fatigued, from being on the 21st or 31st minutes of the race, holding for dear life on the on the reapers. So those reapers pass by, flying by, but the third group see that and jump on it. They only need like 1 or 2 laps to be on the tail of that super strong group to join the second group. So now the guys on the second group that still have a chance to be part of something because they already in front of the third group, now they back with the third group. So now someone from the third group has a chance, and not because they earn it by themselves, they earn it because the reapers pass by and give them a free ride until they find the other group. And then we have someone super strong in that second group or the third group that keep going with the reapers. And when I say the reapers, they will rip your legs. So they're going with the reapers. So now you have someone that is already on a break in front of every other group, but it's 1 lap behind the reapers. So that person is taking the benefit that he doesn't have to pull because he's not part of the group. He only needs to hang out and be able to corner it fast enough so the reaper doesn't let them on the dust by himself. But if that person is able to hold on after being lapped, then that person is probably part of the winning move, because maybe that person is not even racing as a pro and is racing as a 45. So that's something that, in my opinion, it should be controlled a little more. It should be like, if you're getting dropped, you're not getting any boss. Yeah, the bosses are not an option anymore. So if they pass by, you should neutralize yourself to the side, let them go. Keep doing your race, keep using your legs, don't use any momentum from the ones that are already so if you're able to get back to that front group, good for you, but if not, just let them go. So that's my opinion. I'm not against however the race is going, or whoever decide how it goes, but that's my opinion. I think that it should be more fair for whoever is on that group that is already part of the. Okay guys, something happens to the audio. I don't know what's going on, but the audio is not going with the same speed that the race is going, and I hear myself and I'm going way away. So hopefully this doesn't get too much trauma. And you're gonna see how I bring them back, because one of the guys that is at the front right now is a really young kid that is pretty strong, and I was talking to him earlier. So this guy decided to pull out. He wasn't able to get to the wheels at the front, but he's not my objective. My objective is to get the guys at the front. So at that corner I have to slow down a little bit because I didn't know how wide he was gonna turn. So now I need to get back. I see that they kind of like slowing down already, so that's a good thing for me, so I don't have to push too much effort, but I need those guys to get back to me. And one of them is Felipe. The other guy is they're 2 really strong guys, so I can't let that happen. So I'm back on the wheels. Something is gonna happen because I'm creating that yo-yo effect. I get to the wheels and everything is slowed down at that point. So we have 2 guys going to the front. So right now, so I'm not in a breakaway position. I'm more in a chase position right now. So I'm trying to close every single gap because I have the sprinter on the sitting at the front of the race, saving legs just for that moment where it's important. So trying to close all the gaps. This guy, I don't remember if he already got the flat. I think he got. So we got Felipe attacking again, because he knows that I'm already close to gaps. So we have Alex attacking. So this is the move. This is the winning move, because I believe that Tommy is already at the front with 2 more guys. And I was talking about the other thing, and I was watching the video at the same time, and I kind of like I didn't see it, but I think the Tommy's at the front already. So we got these guys. So I don't know exactly I don't want more than 5 people to go, because otherwise we can risk it that they could be in better shape than Tommy, that has been in the front for a little bit, and Tommy can be out of the podium. So we need 5 people, no more than that. Otherwise Tommy would be out of the podium in the case that those people came with fresh legs. So look at him. Look at here, guys. We got Elena, another pro rider from Kingdom. Super strong girl. Came from Cuba. She's like Cuba champ. She's like Haiti. Cuba champ. She won the first series here in the US this year. She got the lead jersey. She has been racing like crazy, and I have ride with her before, and she's super strong. She can maintain the speed of the fast group with no problem, and she's proving it right here. She's going out to the breakaway. As soon as I saw that, I'm super happy, because I know that she's able to make it, and if she makes it to the break, she's gonna be able to help. So that's perfect. So she's going to the front. We got this guy going to so I need to have, so right now we have 5 guys on the break and 1 girl. So automatically, if that break succeeds, automatically we're gonna have Elena to win the race, and we're gonna have Tommy in the podium in whichever position he finished, but he's gonna be part of the podium, because the podium is 5 people. So we're still in good position right here. We just need to see how else we manage and what else coming to this race, but we're still in a really good position right here. So we're coming to the last 10 minutes of racing, and this guy was pretty strong since the beginning of the race. This one in front of me right now, I don't recall seeing him racing before in this race, maybe now with that uniform. And I'm pretty good in remember bikes more than people. I don't know if it happens to you, but when people ask me, hey, you remember that person? I'm like, what bike does he ride? Oh no, he rides the BNC Specialized, whatever brand bike it is, and then that's how I'm able to remember people more than anything. So we got the yellow jersey going to the front. Both yellow jerseys are at the front right now. So we got the yellow jersey going, we got the group going. Everyone's going pretty fast. They know that there's a couple of people in the front, and they wanna go. They wanna close a gap that is pretty good stable right now. Because every time we were going by the starting line, we were being told how many seconds they got on us. There's not that many minutes left, guys. So if you have survived all my talking until now, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys watch the videos, because I do the videos just something to remember in the future. Right now it's more like, that's another racing video, but at the future it's gonna be like, oh, you remember when I was this age and I raced in this race and I did this on the race, and I'm putting my point of view on the video. But if you guys are part of any of these videos and want me to talk about your experience on the video, you can just someone dropped the bottle of water. You can just shoot me a text, an email, or whatever, and or just talk to me on the race and they say, hey, I want you to talk about this and that, and for sure I will, because this is an experience that we all living together, especially if you are a cyclist. You know how it is to be in a group and be part of the group, and things that happens in the group. So we're getting to close to the last laps right now. My job is pretty much done. I don't have much to do. It's just stay with the group and I'll wait until the last lap, because if you remember when I was talking in the beginning, I say that we only 3 people, and our female Maria that is racing with us today, she's in front of us right now with the white and yellow socks. She's pretty strong, and she's gonna be racing with the uniform pretty soon. But so we have our sprinter in the group, me, and then we have Tommy on the brake. So we got perfect situation here, because if someone drops from that brake, we're gonna have the sprinter that, if he's able to manage to win the group sprint, is gonna be part of the podium. But if the whole group stay, then we're only gonna have Tommy in the podium. But one person, like I said before, is everyone's win, because it's a team effort, and you can see it on the videos how a team effort is. There has been a lot of intents or breakaways that I cover, but I haven't covered anymore after Tommy left. So that helps Tommy to grow in his gap, and whoever else is lucky to be on his gap. So, and then we have the sprinter sitting in a really good position to take the group sprint if he can at the end. So since we're getting close, we only got like 8 more minutes to go. I'm moving back to the front because I need to be there to help my sprinter to make a move in case we need it. So here we go. We're going to the front. Not too hard yet, because I need to first I need to talk to my sprinter, see what is he thinking, what is his position, and what is on his mind, because he may be thinking like, oh, I'm not gonna sprint now because we already got one on the front, so it's okay, let's go to the back and be safe. Or he could be still ready to sprint. So whatever his decision is, I'm gonna be part of that. So he's the sprinter right now in front of me, Oti, with his multicolors trek. Really different colors than any other of those treks that I have seen. So he's right there at the front of me. So I'm just behind him, waiting to see if it's any move that I need to work on it to help him out, since he has been helping out through the race. So now it's my time. There's no more time from breaks away, and we have Tommy at the front, so we don't need to do anything crazy right now. It's just to be safe and try to do what we plan to do in case that we need to sprint. So I'm behind the sprinter. We don't have a sweeper, we don't have a train lead out like in the race before. So it's just a sprint and I right now, and Tommy's taking care of business at the front. So it's hard to stay behind a person if you want to be safe, or if you don't want to be crazy pushing and this and that. I'm not gonna be that guy that may be able to cause an accident from being aggressive. This is not the race where I want to be aggressive, because sometimes when you think that people are aggressive, it's because people are knowledgeable enough to act like that. But you need to have everyone on the same page. You can come to a race where you can see ladies racing with us and different level riders and start bumping people with your hands and a helmet and pushing and this and that, because that's not the way to go. It's a different time and moment for that. So I already know what my sprint plans are, so I just need to execute it let's see if we're able to see when we pass by the finish line right now, how many laps to go we have. Let's see if they're showing it. It shouldn't be, what are they saying, 3 laps I think to go, or 2 laps to go. I wasn't able to see. I think they say 3. This guy over here on the right, the guy with the green helmet, wow, he's in the last 2 races he has been pretty consistent in attacking. On the last I think he has a mindset that he's gonna go and win. I wish that I can see his he has a 360 on the front of his bike. I wish that I can see the videos, because that would be nice videos. He's you're gonna see him, if I'm not mistaken, on the next lap he attacks again. So he's attacking and getting a little recovery and attacking again. That's pretty awesome. Seeing people like able to attack at this point on the race where everyone is going pretty hard, and it's this guy right here next to me on the right. People are going pretty hard, and they being able to attack. That means that whatever training he's doing is working, because he has the leg. So people moving forward. I'm behind the guy from Bahamas. He got my buddy Orlando on the left. The guy from the Bahamas right here. That's the guy that I pointed out earlier. I'm not criticizing anyone. I just think that he can be a little safer if he doesn't look back too much like he was doing, and moving to the sides like he was doing. But everything is okay. Everything was fine. So it's not for you. The yellow jersey goes. I go behind him. We have the guy in the front that already attacked. So, and we have Tommy. So the guy kind of like he was trying going in there, and I have to scream at him like, "Oh, I'm inside." So he didn't block me. So I lose some of the wheel here, but I get back to the wheel. When I look back, there was no one behind us. So I have 2 choices right here, and if you are already thinking as a team play, you will help me decide on that before I tell you what I did. One choice is to go with him. We have 2 laps to go. So after we finish this lap, only 1 lap to go. We have Tommy on the front, but the other one is just sit on his wheel and let him burn, and see maybe if he makes it for the 2 laps, then I'm good to a sprint, and I will just be whatever place. But other than that, I choose to stay on his wheel. And the reason why I did that is because he's the overall guy. He's winning the series, but our sprinter Oti is in 5th place. So if I work with this guy, we have a gap right now, a pretty solid gap. When I turn around, I look back, and we were able to put the pace higher. We probably were able to succeed. But if I bring this guy to the line, even if I able to sprint him, what's gonna happen? And this another guy, the 3rd guy. So we were gonna be 3 person working for that 6th place. So what was gonna happen at that point? I was gonna bring someone to make more points than my sprinter. So my sprinter is sitting in 5th place overall. He's sitting in 1st place. So if he gets better points, so he's just gonna be ahead on points from my sprinter. So I can't do that. So I sacrificed my moment of glory and going with the yellow jersey to the finish, which is only 1 lap to go. So he doesn't get more points on top of our sprinter. Something happened to this video, guys, and it happens in a way that I don't know what's going on, but the audio was going completely away from what I seen, because I'm watching the video at the same time I'm talking about the video, and all of a sudden I put the video and I'm talking about someone, and that person already passed by, so the audio is completely out of the way. What a mess. I'm not gonna restart this, I'm just gonna put it like that. Hopefully you get the idea. My last lap I sacrificed the entire lap. Like I was saying, I didn't help the yellow jersey, because a yellow jersey was gonna get more points at that sprinter that is in 5th overall, and we have Tommy at the front, so I didn't help the yellow jersey. I took the last lap and I did pretty much 3/3 of the lap at the front as hard as I can. There was no other teammates to help to continue that lap, so kind of like people start going around me when there was 2 more turns. I had to stand up and sprint, and then you see my sprinting going to the persons that are behind me for that lead out that I was doing. So I'm done. This is it. There is 2 more corners to go. My sprint is behind Eddie's wheel at the front, and then he takes the last corner. Hopefully the video is going this way. He take the last corner, and then he made his massive sprint all the way to the end, and he was able to win the group. So he got 6th place. Tommy got 5th. He was 5th out of the 5 guys. I guess that he put all the effort on his part. So he got 5th place. So we have 5 and 6th place. Our sprinter got all the points on top of the yellow jersey, so that's pretty good. He may be on the yellow pretty soon. And this was another perfect race. So hope you guys enjoy it, and the audio didn't miss too much. And this is a little preview of how we're gonna start doing the videos from now. This is part of the new year. So until the next one, I hope that you guys have a really good time in the race and watching the race. See you next.